This is John Ward, welcoming you to another presentation of Tennessee football on home video. The story you're about to see unfold is one of adventure and achievement. It's the story of teamwork, commitment, and the will to win.
Doesn't need a lot of... Oh! He took a weapon!
Welcome back to the Blue Chip Breakdown, Vols fans. I'm your host, Bull, and today's video is on Emmanuel Okoye. He's a 6'5", 230-pound athlete, rated as a 4-star, and he's also going to end up being an edge rusher for us. As you can see right here, he's class of 2023, supposed to be on campus in June, so that's great. We should, we'll have a little bit of extra boost to our pass rush. He's still really raw, but he's a phenomenal athlete. You can see right here, he posted a 45.5-inch vertical jump, which would have been the best of any pass rusher in the NFL Combine this season. He is really a tremendous athlete, had offers from almost every Power 5 school, literally just based off of how good of an athlete he is and based off of his upside. So I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Let's jump into this film. All right, he's at the top of the screen, number 49. Great burst off of the football. You see how sudden he is. Again, 6'5" with a 7'2" wingspan, and the way that he moves. Watch him right here, playing a little bit more to the inside. I mean, that was beautiful work. Very sudden, very shifty. Watch the way he's able to beat this this tackle right here to the inside. Boom, quick, leaves him in a stance. And, again, obviously, he's not playing against the best competition, but when you watch the way that he's moving and how quickly he's moving, you just have to think about how is that going to translate and correlate coming to the States and playing. And I think it's going to translate very well. You see him here on kickoff, first one down the field. Doesn't look like he's even running full speed. Some of those things we'll see throughout this film where it's like, okay, if he played more football, you know that he would be doing even better here. Just little things like that, like not going full speed on a kickoff. There you see that strength. He fights straight through that tackle and is able to wrap the quarterback up with the other arm. Just a tremendous athlete all the way around, any way that you want to slice it. Here he is on kickoff again. And yet again, the first one down the field does a beautiful job of avoiding blocks and then getting back into his lane. I don't know if that was just natural or if that's something that he was taught. Either way, that's a very positive thing. You see the burst off the football, is able to beat that tackle to the outside, gets to his upfield shoulder. Watch it again. Gets to the tackle's upfield shoulder just quickly, right off of the snap of the football, and then bends that corner beautifully. This is a guy that can bend. I mean, he's fast, he's long, he's rangy, and he can bend. It's everything that you want just from an athletic standpoint. Right there, you see again that strength and that burst with minimal technique, right? I mean, you don't see a whole lot of great form. That's a good looking stance right there. He kind of stands straight up out of his stance, but he's able to fight through 2 blocks, does a great job continuing to pursue the ball carrier, and he's able to cause a fumble. It's just little things like that. So watch it again. Gets his hands into the middle of that tackle's chest and then fights through a guard. And you see the way that he's able to change directions. Does it very effortlessly. He's just a smooth, fluid athlete. He just has to learn how to play football. That's pretty much it. So again, right there, great job. Gives a nice punch to the middle of the chest, and nice push and pull. Able to fight straight down the line of scrimmage and make a play. Now look how sudden and quick he is right here. We're gonna have to see this one again. But just watch how shifty he is. Watch, he sets it up to the outside. Boom, quick, very sudden. And he even throttles it down because he sees that the quarterback is starting to throw. As he gets more reps, he's going to continue to fight through that. That could potentially be a sack or maybe even a forced fumble. Gets his hands up naturally, just plays with a lot of instincts. Just super raw, but he's making plays and he flashes a lot. Obviously, this is a highlight tape, but I mean, you can tell that he's just a flashy kid. He's gonna flash. His plays flash. Excellent job on the previous play of fighting through blocks and continuing to pursue. Here's on kickoff again. Something else to kind of note right here is that he's the first one on kickoff down the field coming from the middle of the field. He's the closest one to the football, and he's the first one down. Usually it's the guys on the outside that are the first ones down. Nice move there. I mean, you can tell, again, the competition is not great. Push-pull, that looked really, really easy, really simple. And he doesn't like he's straining either. I mean, he literally looks like he's just using as much effort as he has to be able to beat this kid. So I'm sure there's a lot more in the tank. Doesn't like he's trying hard at all, but he made that look way, way, way too easy. Right here, he's lined up about head up on the tackle, and you see him, see his moves, but you see just the way he's able to get his hands up quickly, this off of his instincts. Great job setting that edge, closes in quickly. Here he's playing linebacker. I think he could also play here. Great speed. Now, you're going to see some of the things right here that he definitely is going to have to work on. Right here, first thing, boom, false step. So that right leg is going to be the left leg from our view, goes back. That's a false step right here. You see he's going to engage with this block, but he stops, right? So he's going to learn as he continues playing football that you go right through this contact. And again, if you see him maybe like a month from the time that he starts practicing with the Vols, and if he was to be doing the same thing, especially with that same kid, that kid would probably go flying about 5 yards back. He's going to go straight through him like he's not even there. These are just some of the little things that he's going to be able to pick up really, really quickly, and they're going to make him just a much, much better football player as he gets more reps. But he's definitely an athlete. I mean, again, you see him first one down the field, great tackler, causes another fumble there. But, he's the type of an athlete that once that coaching comes into play, I mean, the sky is the limit for him. Again, first one down. I mean, look at the way that he's able to avoid blocks. He's a tremendous athlete, tremendous open field athlete at that. So that is it for his film. Let's go ahead and jump to his grades. All right, so first things first, he is a tremendous athlete. I mean, obviously you see that burst, you see his speed. We saw some of his testing numbers, 45.5-inch vertical. That is just ridiculous. Great burst off of the football, great straight line speed. He's able to move well in the open field. Also, 7'2" wingspan to go along with all of this. For sure right here, we're gonna give him 5 stars as an athlete. Now, as far as toughness and physicality, if you're just gauging it from his film, it's kind of difficult to tell based off of some of it, but really what it is that he's very new to playing football. Doesn't like he's scared to get in on any contact, looks like he's ready to go in and make tackles, looks very natural making tackles. And obviously with him coming from Lagos, he's definitely tough. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I'm going to give him 4 stars right now, but he's going to end up being 5 stars on this as he learns how to play football more. All right, so run stopping. We don't get to see him doing a lot of run stopping. We do see him setting some edges, disengaging on blocks. Looks pretty fluid doing that. Obviously, he's a very good tackler from, based off of what we are able to see. I do want to caution with some of this stuff, though. His competition level is really, really low compared to what he's going to be seeing. So, we just have to go off of his form and his willingness to kind of get in on plays and to make plays. I'm going to give him 3 stars right here, right now, but his ceiling is for sure 5 stars. Again, he just has not had those reps, and he has so much to learn on how to play football and how to stop the run. But once he figures it out, going to be a 5-star. I'm going to give him 3 stars right here for now. All right, so pass rush. Kind of similar to, everything that we've been saying throughout this film. As of right now, what we can see is that he is explosive. Again, back to the 45.5-inch vert. I mean, his burst off of the football is great. He's very sudden, very, very twitchy, very quick. And I know that he's going to be an absolute nightmare on tackles, on guards, on any offensive lineman that he has to face. Once he really learns how to play this game, he's just too quick, he's too strong, he's too fast, his arms are too long. Once he learns how to put that all together, again, he's going to be a 5-star in this category, because just based off of what I'm seeing right now with how raw he is, I would still give him 4 stars. And that's what we're going to slide him in at. We're going to leave him with 4 stars as a pass rusher. All right, so it's time for the blue chip overall grade. Let's just recap really quickly. We gave him 5 stars as an athlete, 4 stars on toughness and physicality, 3 stars as a run stopper, and 4 stars as a pass rusher, which brings his blue chip overall grade to 4 stars. He looks like he is a tremendous athlete. This is a guy that we could potentially see movies made about as time goes on. He just has all of the skills and tools that you would ever want in a top level pass rusher. He just has to learn how to put all of that into a nice package, which I know that he will. You know, he seems like he's highly motivated and that he wants to do well and wants to make his family proud. And I know that obviously with him getting with Coach Gardner, he's going to learn a ton, and he's coming to the best college football program on the face of this planet, let's face it. So he's going to do well. I'm really looking forward to seeing how everything pans out with him this summer. Would not expect for him to be a guy that will show us too much in his first season. Probably more towards his second seasons when we'll really see him paying dividends. But for sure, by his third season, we're going to see a double-digit sack guy. Absolutely no question about that at all in my mind. You can go ahead and mark this down right now today. I can guarantee you that if he continues playing ball, he will be a double-digit sack guy, and he is potentially a first-round draft pick. So that's it for this video. Thank y'all as always for tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Give us a follow on IG. Everything is at Blue Chip Breakdown. And we will see y'all on the next video. Thanks. Peace.